This is the mall in Project Zomboid, known to be one of the hardest locations to survive in. What makes it so difficult, you may ask? Well, it's the sheer amount of zombie hordes spread around the entire mall.
Oh my.
And with numerous videos being created around surviving in it, it has become a true challenge amongst players. So I just had to give it a try for myself. But there was only one problem. You see, after my good friend 𝐷 gave it a try for his video about surviving 3 days in the mall, he had told me there was no possible way how I'd be able to do it, and let alone bring a new player along with me. So I made a bet, and just so I can one-up him, I wanted to survive in this location for 7 days without leaving the mall. And on top of all that, I brought in one of my friends who had little to no experience on this game, with him only having less than 10 hours on record. Plus, he had never survived for more than 2 hours straight before. So, with surviving as our main goal, and with that being said, let's start off this challenge on day 1. Day 1 began like every other, with us spawning on the roof of the mall. I had never actually been to this mall before, so I wasn't so familiar with the layout, and this would be my first time. But I would have a little bit of prior knowledge from the videos I've seen on YouTube. So Spency, I gotta ask you, how many actual hours do you have in this game?
Like 6 hours?
Can you explain to me your first experience in this game?
I spawned in a random house, then zombies came in the windows and I died.
And is that when you quit?
I think I repeated that about 16 more times, and then I quit.
Okay, today you're gonna become a pro. So with day 1 in motion, this has become more than just a friendly bet. I wanted to help my friend experience the game and teach him how to survive, because Project Zomboid can be really unforgiving at times, and trust me, you'll see exactly what this game can do to you. But if we wanted to survive, we needed some gear. So we looted the nearby sheds and offices on the roof for some must-needed weapons. All right, we gotta be quick, because there's zombies breaking through that door now. We're just gonna grab everything in here. They already broke in. Okay, come with me, come with me. Oh, there's a lot. Run upstairs, run all the way upstairs. All right, so let's just take them one at a time. The strat is to just shove them and then just stomp on their face. Okay, here comes a lot. Nice, okay. So after teaching my friend Spency the basics, I went to collect some materials we were going to need to help build ourselves a base. This would be important because if we were going to survive in this mall for another 6 days, we were going to need a place we could rest and store any loot that we'd find while searching the mall. This could be like a potential like base for us. Like we could like deck this out. This direction will lead us towards the bakery, but the only problem is that it's like pretty far. Now, one of the more important things we would need to help us survive was food, and fast. Without it is the obvious outcome, starving to death. But with that in mind, I took a look at the layout of the mall, and I knew somewhere along the 2nd floor we were on was a bakery, and relatively close by. And we were here, where our base location would roughly be. And the bakery was right over here, just along the right-hand side of the 2nd floor. All we needed to do was get there alive. Should be easy, right?
Oh, there's zombies inside of this door.
But you just stay back in case. Let's retreat, come inside. The bakery is straight ahead of me, but I'm afraid that there are a lot of zombies this way. If it gets a bit overwhelming, we're gonna retreat back to our base, okay? Oh yeah, there's a lot in there. All right, we're gonna retreat. All right, let's see if we can try to make our way to that bakery. This is not a good spot.
Oh, it is really slow.
Back up a little bit, back up a little bit, back up. All right, we should back up. There's too many. Keep backpedaling as you push. Oh, help me.
Oh, I'm trying.
All right, let's run back. Keep running back. Keep backpedaling. Are you damaged at all?
Nope.
After we carefully cleared out the remaining of the zombies, we went back to the bakery to get as much food supplies as possible that would last us for the majority of this challenge. You watch our back. I'll take care of the front. All right, it's clear in here. Check. Yeast, coffee grounds, no food yet. You can come in and close the door if you want.
Yeah, there's like 2 zombies on me.
There's a bunch of cake and pie right here if you want it.
Oh, heck
I'm gonna grab as much as I can. With all the food we just got from the bakery, this would help us tremendously, lasting for a good majority of the challenge and keeping us decently well fed. Now, with food as a priority taken care of at the moment, I should mention that I came up with a checklist for this challenge. That's right, a checklist. So, first things first, now that food has been taken care of, we needed a place we could call home. Earlier on, I did peek into an old abandoned office space that I and Spency could later on furnish up and live in. At the moment, we were just getting by in a temporary temporary shelter on the roof of the mall, and we tried just making the best of our current living situations. You got a little surprise for me, Spency? Oh, what do you got here?
Yeah.
Look, what is this?
Gaming setup, and we could go on a coffee date if we need to.
Next up, there was a couple stores we would need to later visit for some necessary items. The hardware store for tools and crafting items, a pharmacy for medical supplies, and the gun store for, well, guns, of course. And the main task, most importantly, keep myself and Spency alive for the next 6 days. So, after raiding the bakery for all it has to offer, we returned back to our temporary base to sleep off the night going into day 2. Day 2 was slow, to say the least. We made a good amount of progress so far, and I'm actually surprised we were doing okay for ourselves. We didn't do that much on day 2, but we took this opportunity to start working towards our first objective on the checklist, building a home in this mall. I would start off by disassembling a handful of junk and furniture in the nearby stores to get materials for building and fortifying our base. Then, after nearly exhausting my character, I met back up with Spency, and together we went on a little coffee date, and I taught him a few more useful tips when playing this game. Do you know how to make coffee?
I don't, so I just have coffee grounds and coffee.
We fill up the mug with water, create beverage, and you add coffee. Beautiful stove or whatever this is, this oven, put it in there and we turn it on. Let it cook. Yes, drink. Then we explored the mall a bit more and killed off some zombies, but this would be short-lived as our characters would soon become too tired and panicked. So we returned back to our temporary base and slept off the night at our gaming setup going into day 3. The next morning, we started our day by moving furniture into our new base to make it feel more like a home. Then, we added some barricades and fences to help fortify our base, preventing any unwanted zombies from just walking in. We wouldn't exactly be done with working on our base, as it will be something we'd work on pretty frequently throughout this challenge. But also on day 3, we decided we'd go check out the hardware store for some must-needed tools and materials. However, getting there was the only problem. Oh, alright, that guy just committed suicide.
Okay, I didn't even see that.
That dude just jumped off the edge. We gotta be careful if the zombies come behind us. Yep. Okay, in the hardware store. There's not a lot of zombies in here, so this is good. Watch our back. Loot it up.
Oh, there's a couple zombies coming in the front right now.
Got you back.
Oh.
You alright? Where'd it get you?
Neck.
Oh, it's the worst spot to be bit fucking bad.
Oh yeah, I lost a lot of.
Oh, we got a lot.
Oh.
We gotta.
Behind you.
We gotta move. I'm gonna just lead them this way.
I'm gonna grab some stuff right now while you're leading them away.
The horde of zombies was getting bigger and bigger, so I entrusted Spency to grab whatever he could while I distracted the rest of the horde, leading them further south of the mall and giving Spency a chance to run away. Then, once I was able to loop around the second floor, I met back up with him and we decided to cut our losses for day 3 at the hardware store and decided to give it another shot the next day. So we returned back to base and did some minor loot and base management, and as our characters became overly exhausted, we decided to sleep off the night going into day 4. Waking up on day 4, I and Spency were feeling pretty good about how things were going. This would be the longest Spency had ever survived in this game so far. This is the longest you ever lived, Spency?
100%. It's not bad so far. It's been a breeze.
Not to mention, but we would be halfway through this challenge. We only needed to survive another 3 days in this mall to win this bet I made with my friend Harvest before all of this had begun. And with day 4 in motion, we still had a lot that we wanted to do. Our base was coming together, but it needed some work. In the meantime, we decided to give the hardware store another try and clean up all the loot that we left behind the day prior. But unfortunately, I almost made a mistake that would have cost us this whole challenge.
Like, this is a pretty empty area again. That's weird, like, because last time... Oh.
I did lead them, a lot of them away.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just got double bit. Oh, almost triple bit.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I got laceration scratched. I don't have anything to heal with.
You don't have any bandages?
Hold on. I dumped them on accident.
I have bandages.
Cover me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I have a slither of health, dude.
Here.
That mother, it scratched me up on my neck.
I'm just dropping sheets on the ground.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't have sheets on me in the first place. I had just carelessly pushed 2 zombies, giving them an opening to attack me, resulting in my character getting scratched on the neck and torso, and let alone almost bleeding out because I wasn't carrying the most important item on me, rags. These little things can sometimes mean life or death. I had a close call and I wasn't about to let this happen again. So with the hardware store fully looted and my character in agonizing pain, this would bring me back to our checklist. The next thing we would need to do is visit the pharmacy for some must-needed medicine and bandages. The pharmacy would be located on the top right side of the mall, making it quite a journey from our base. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do this in my current condition, so I and Spency decided we'd stop off at the furniture store right nearby to grab ourselves a bed we could finally sleep in instead of the folding chairs we had back at base. Then, once we returned back home, we assembled our bed and went to sleep, going into day 5. On day 5, Spency and I had one main goal for the day, and that was to get to the pharmacy on the far side of the mall. Although, before going, we decided we'd explore some of the nearby stores in the area so we could stock up on as much loot as possible. You want to go to the clothing store? Do you want to...
Sure, yeah, we should go. Well, where's the clothing store at?
There's actually a door that connects us to it from the back, so we could go
Oh, yeah, let's go
straight this way.
Yeah.
Maybe since we're over that way, we just go to the food store. And
Is it over this direction? Oh, it's below. It's downstairs, isn't it? You said?
Yeah.
What is this store? Looks
Bakery.
like a deli.
It does look like a deli. Hold on. Oh my god, yeah, it is. There's food here. Ooh, this is really good. Okay, let's loot this up. We had just stumbled across an old deli shop and grabbed as much food as possible and whatever else we could scavenge. Then, after checking out a couple other stores nearby for any other loot we may need, we stopped off at our base for a moment to rest since my character was still pretty hurt and scratched up. Then, soon enough, we finally made our way over to the pharmacy and cleared out some of the zombies around the entrance, but we wouldn't be prepared for what was about to happen. Ooh. There's little doctors coming out of the back of this thing. Run. A ton of zombies began breaking through the doors in the back of the pharmacy and also started pouring out some of the neighboring stores, forming a horde and quickly overwhelming us. We killed off as much as we could, but we were going to make sure we were careful this time, and also not run the risk of losing this challenge. So we lured most of the zombies back towards our base and used our fences to pick off the zombies after they climbed over, making it a way more effective way to deal with a horde like this. Oh, what the f***, dude?
Give us this freaking backpack, you little loser.
Jesus Christ. After dealing with the zombies outside our base, we made our way back to the pharmacy, killing off some of the stragglers left behind, and quickly looted as much as we could from the pharmacy before, well, yet again, getting overrun by more zombies.
Well, there's so many coming to the back. Run, Brollow.
Alright, let's back away. So, we went back to our base since our characters were becoming way too tired to continue fighting, and we slept off the night, going into day 6. Day 6 was pretty productive. We had a lot planned for this day since we'd be coming up on the end of our challenge, but looking back at our checklist, we did accomplish quite a lot. Getting a base down, visiting the hardware store and pharmacy, all we had left to do was go to the gun store and maybe clean up our base a little to make it look a little more appealing. So we didn't waste any time. First, we snuck our way down to the first floor of the mall and broke into the gun store and took as much as we could, gearing ourselves up with weapons, attachments, and ammo, and we also grabbed a couple of the lockers in the back of the store to haul over to our base. This would serve as extra storage for our guns and other things that we'd find, but after fully looting the store, we did try out our guns a little and had a little bit of fun killing off some of the hordes on the bottom floor. Then we decided we'd clean up our base a little and make it look a little nicer. So Spency and I just worked on our base and gave it a nice new look, adding carpets, furniture, and even our old gaming setup from day 1. Remember this?
Oh my gosh, the gaming setup.
It's the gaming setup, man.
The gaming setup. Dude, our room's looking pretty snazzy.
Yes, sir. Since the start of the challenge, I made it my goal to not only win a bet with myself and my friend Harvest, but to help teach my friend how to play Project Zomboid and keep him alive for 7 days in the mall. Now, with the majority of our goals we had for this challenge complete, the only thing we had left to do was survive one more day. So, with day 6 coming to an end, we went to sleep feeling accomplished, but also kind of sad that our time together in this run was coming to an end.
What am I hearing? A helicopter?
Oh, yep, that's a helicopter.
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked, Spency. Day 7 hit us with a little surprise. And you see, in Project Zomboid, there is an event that can take place randomly within the first week of you playing, the helicopter event. And its sole purpose is literally to just bring every single zombie to your location. But luckily for us, I came up with an idea. I have an idea for something I want to try to do. You want to come meet me at that TV store and just pick up as much TVs as you can carry? Okay, I have 3 TVs. You can pretty much carry 3 at a time, it seems like. Oh wait, watch this, ready? Watch, let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, we got barricades, son. I don't know if they actually break them.
Well, we'll see. Let's wait and see if he does.
Got the local wildlife just
in
in the background. Oh, put the TV up. Pardon me. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, I just wanted to mention something. My friend Harvest and I are actually working on making a server together. It'll have traders, PvP, and a bunch of cool custom plugins, and even one day we hope to record our videos on there. And we're actually gonna need some help and plenty of playtesters, so if you could just do us a favor, I'll have the Discord link to the description down below. Go ahead and join it. Thank you.
We've got a pile, dude. Let's just try to sleep real quickly.
So, in the end, we made pretty quick work of the Horde, and with day 7 coming to an end, we had done everything we set out to do, and have now officially survived one whole week in this mall. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for future challenges, let me know in the comments down below, and see you next time.